Joy, peace, and goodness to everybody out there in every possible way. I am, of course, Nick Dutch, author of the great The Grimoire and The Herbal by Nick Dutch. A transcendental deist perspective, alternative health and spiritual experience, available on lulu.com right now. There you go, by Nick Dutch. There are other great titles by Nick Dutch also available on lulu.com at the moment. Have a look and see what you can do there. Trying to change the world one word at a time, one book at a time, and so on and so forth. Okay. Good news stories coming straight from the power of paganism. This is groundbreaking programs being created by the pagan community. This is good. This is all about art therapy and therefore people recovering, getting over stuff and moving forward with their lives. This is good. This is what we should be thinking about. Okay. First program. Rune and Rhyme, which is a poetic spellcraft for trauma survivors. All right, just like the Christians gathering together and maybe they go to the Men in Sheds campaign for lonely old men who just need to like do woodwork and talk to other men. You know, there's things like that in the Christian community. And in the pagan community, we've got these things developing, powerful stuff. So using the ideas of spellcraft to try and assist with trauma recovery. So that's psychological, that's using symbols and ideas and objects in order to try and help move an individual forward with their thinking and heal some of the trauma wounds inside the brain. All right, because trauma is actually physical wounds inside the brain brought about by psychological issues. All right, so there's an actual like hole or a block or an obstacle somewhere inside the head, which needs healing, and needs psychology and also ceremonial deism with psychology to be able to achieve that. Another great groundbreaking program, the Mandalas of the Moon, a cyclical art healing workshop. So the idea of the cycle being used to explain, maybe to get over difficulties and grief and so on and so forth. Very good, very wholesome, very true, very wonderful. Love that. Now we got another one, which is street art therapy. Okay, Gods and Graffiti it's called. 87% reduction in recidivism. Going back to your old ways of doing things. Okay, because of using street art as therapy. Now we got some documented outcomes here. 42% increase in creative output post-ritual. 92% of participants report artistic breakthroughs and creativity and able to achieve more. And 63% secured art-related income within 6 months. All right, so they get involved in this for therapy to get over stuff. And yet these are people who are now securing an income in 6 months of starting this therapy. You know, it changed. This is personal transformation writ large. This is amazing. Current movements. All right, we have a witchy writer thing, which is helping people who've got mental blocks with their writing, using witchcraft-based ideas. We've got clay deity sculpting for dealing with grief processing. So you go to the workshop and you create this thing which you believe to be divine and important and carrying a message, and whilst you're doing it, you're processing stuff. It's good. Community mural rituals against urban blight. So people are gathering together in prayer and ritual to, just say we don't want the negative stuff there. We want to try and increase the positivity. And once they got the psychology in them, maybe they could actually join one of these other things, all right, and then do something good in the world, all right? This is good. This is positive. This is light. This is reason. This is wisdom. This is beauty. And this we need to encourage. All right, I've done a series of negative videos about the problems associated with paganism, occultism, magic and witchcraft. Now I'm doing the positive series. Then we can work out where the negatives are, where the positives are. We can try and increase the positives and try and reduce the negatives. But the positives are out there and they are loud and they're proud and they're in your face and they're doing good. And I feel very good about those pagans who are doing that. And I'm on their side and I want to encourage them and I want to strengthen them and fortify them to do so. Okay, so go for it, do it. It doesn't matter whether you call yourself a pagan or a Christian, does it? What matters is how you change inside, how you grow, and how you help the rest of the world. All right, rate, comment, subscribe, favorite, and share. Buy my book. Christmas is coming, so is Yuletide, so is the Festival of Human Light for those of you who are atheists out there. Perfect time for you to give someone a bit of clarity of thought. All right, bye for now.